Hey guys, welcome to Market Mondays, giving you guys a quick update on everything that's happened last week. There's a lot to go over, so we'll get into it. But before we do, we'll do a quick dad joke. Dad joke today is Finland has closed its borders. No one can cross the Finnish line. Get it? Pew pew. All right. So getting right into it, last week we had a really positive week for inflation. A lot of the reports came in a lot lower than expected, which actually rates did uh, respond pretty positively. It wasn't a huge change in regards to rates, but it did make rates slightly better. And if anything, it erased the losses that we had. So overall, we got two inflation reports last week, something called Consumer Price Index or CPI, or Producer Price Index called PPI. Both technically the year over year number did go up a little bit, only by 0.1, but the markets were forecasting it to be a lot higher. So I think a lot of markets were expecting it to come in zero point 0.3 higher, and they were very pleasantly surprised to see that it only came up 0.1 higher, which is really good. That means, inflation is slowing down. Things are moving forward. Things are going toward the 2% direction. And what's nice about producer price index coming only going up 0.1% better, still better than expected, lower than expected. That means the inflation report at the end of the month, the personal consumption expenditure, the PCE report, that's the report that the Fed is keeping an eye on. That one is expected to probably be a good report as well. So PPI gives us a really good indication on how that's going to go. Now, the main thing is how rates have been trending overall. For the most part, they've actually been kind of sideways, up and down, but not by much, maybe like zero point 0.1 over the course of the last 3 weeks. So it's nice to see things are just flattening out. But the thing is, what I think is going to be the next big pivot point is how the jobs reports are going to be in June. One of the things that came in is this weekly initial jobless claims. It has maintained around 250,000 people per week. And we're officially at, for the amount of people who are continuing to file for unemployment claims, that's over 1.9 million people. So as we continue throughout this month, I think what's going to happen happening in June, that first week in June, that jobs reports in June, is that we're going to see a lot higher and unemployment numbers. Just seeing the weakness in our labor market, which all that information as well as our unemployment rate going up, I think that's what's going to happen now that all these reports are going to be coming in, is that if we see the unemployment rate coming up and all these other reports, jobs reports showing that we're seeing weakness in the labor market, we're going to see a lot better rates in June potentially. So hopefully this continues this trend of unemployment numbers if the unemployment numbers get higher and higher, labor market gets weaker, we are going to see better rates down the line. So maybe that's what the market's holding on to, is kind of see how the jobs market is looking throughout the next month. So otherwise, that's really all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys have a great week. Nuke out.